Saturday the 17th of June 2023, working out and Festa Juninas. Copacabana, Rio de Janeiro, 22 degrees, cool and overcast. It's Saturday, and although it's a bit chilly by karaoke standards, I've decided to give myself a challenging workout. I woke up at 6 in the morning and hit the streets by 6:30. I went straight to the park to begin. To avoid losing count, I chose to do a long extended exercise instead of the usual 3 reps of each exercise. I combined TRX exercises with aerobic exercises. And I repeated some exercises during the entire workout because either I liked them or found them more effective for my goal. I also began with skipping instead of leaving it to the end. When I began doing morning exercises almost 2 years ago, I used to start with skipping, then changed to putting it at the end. It is good to begin warming the body by skipping about 15 minutes before using the TRX. I also continued to use the stopwatch after skipping, keeping it running so that at the end of the whole session, I would know exactly how long I would have worked out with time and the number of reps. The total for Saturday morning was exactly 1 hour of exercise, including 15 minutes of skipping and 20 different reps of various TRX and aerobic exercises. Nice! I felt it was good to chop and change to make the routine more interesting and less monotonous. After a certain age, and I am 57, any physical exercise we do to a certain degree of quality is profitable for us. The more exercise we do, the more we gain for ourselves in terms of body and mind. Saturday afternoon was the Festa Junina, the June party at Yasmin's school. Every June, Brazil celebrates with traditional June parties and folkloric festivals throughout the country that celebrate the famous rural farm workers' culture of the past. There is a celebration with dancing, music, and a play that portrays a forced shotgun wedding. Everyone is dressed in fancy dress attire that reflects the common style in rural towns of Brazil's interior, where boys and girls used to interact in the past. It's a lot of fun. Besides the typical music, singing and dancing, there is a lot of food and snacks associated with the festival, such as barbecue on a spit, traditional Brazilian sweets and cakes, soups, and much more. There are also fairground-style stalls with games for children to play, such as fishing for fish with a magnet, putting your hand in a large calderon of goo to find a prize, throwing hoops and balls to win a prize, and the list of games can go on and on. When my daughters were children, I think I enjoyed Festa Juninas more because they had a good time. Suppose we have a Festa Junina with friends and family where everybody is eating and drinking, laughing and joking, and playing together in fancy dress. In that case, I think it is more exciting or enjoyable than one organized by some institution or company. It is still good, but not as good as one with family and friends. I noticed at Yasmin's school's Festa Junina that everybody I already knew was getting old and fat. I'm talking about the people I have known over the years, such as the teachers, parents, people who work at her school, etc. We have just left the COVID war for 2 or 3 years, so I haven't seen some of these people for quite some time. But in general, people are fat, getting fatter, or can't stop putting on weight. I don't want to be cruel, but it shocked me to see how many people who were once slim or thinner are not anymore. Obviously, we have a tendency to put on weight the older we get, but the number of people who are really overweight is a lot. And I get the impression that people do not really care anymore. It is something natural, and to fight it is too much hard work. Physical exercise has changed my life, not just physically, but mentally too. I have written before that I have told Yasmin that being slim is a form of power. When you are slim, anything you wear hangs well on you and looks good, the opposite of when you are overweight. We have to try to push ourselves to be better, even if it is just slightly better. If it is better, then better will bring better, and then better things will come naturally. In bed by 10 p.m. Thank you. Thanks for reading my blog. Check out my other posts and share your thoughts in the comments. Richard. Photos by Richard George Photography.